Wife keeps locking herself in bathroom with dog until husband finds out shocking truth. When a husband noticed his wife frequently locking herself in the bathroom with their dog, he thought it was just an odd quirk. But as her behavior continued, curiosity and concern took over. What he discovered behind that locked door would change their lives forever. When Judy, with a pleading look, asked Brian if they could get a dog, he immediately agreed, sensing how much it meant to her. At 29, Judy spent most of her days working remotely from their cozy Atlanta home, while Brian, an accounting consultant, frequently worked late at the office. Brian thought a pet would be great company for Judy while he was away, especially since the young couple didn't have children yet, and the house often felt too quiet. Before long, Judy brought home a charming 1-year-old German Shepherd named Shelby. The intelligent and energetic dog quickly bonded with his new owner. Judy loved spending time with Shelby, running around the yard, and teaching him new tricks. When Brian came home after a long day at work, he enjoyed watching his wife play with their energetic dog and proudly show off Shelby's latest skills. At first, Brian was thrilled to see Judy no longer feeling so lonely in his absence. But after a while, he started to notice that his wife hardly ever left Shelby's side. She took the pet everywhere with her, to the store, to visit friends, even to the bathroom, and the dog even slept next to the couple in their bed. Brian was quite a jealous man, and he began to get angry that Judy had become too attached to her new 4-legged friend. The situation worsened when, thanks to his responsible attitude to work, Brian was promoted and transferred to the leading team of consultants. This meant that now he wouldn't have to stay late at the office so often, and he could at least sometimes come home earlier. Brian was very happy and decided to surprise Judy by coming home several hours earlier than usual one day. However, this surprise turned out to be unpleasant. That day, he came home in the middle of the day, hoping to spend a romantic evening with his beloved wife. But no one greeted him, which upset him a bit. Instead, the sound of running water and Judy's clear voice came from the bathroom. Brian immediately became alert. Who could his wife be talking to alone in an empty house? After a couple of minutes, the bathroom door opened and Judy came out, embarrassed, holding a disheveled, wet Shelby. When Brian asked her who she had been talking to, his wife replied that she was just chatting with the dog out of boredom. But the expression on her face and her confused look clearly showed that she was lying or hiding something. In the following days, such strange behavior from Judy only increased. She became distracted, forgetting the simplest household tasks like paying bills or buying groceries. And when she took a shower, Brian again distinctly heard her muffled voice through the noise of the water, as if she were talking to someone close and dear. In response to all her husband's questions, Judy kept insisting that she was just talking to Shelby, as usual, taking him with her to the bathroom. But her husband no longer believed her, realizing that his wife was definitely hiding something from him. Brian began to have the most unpleasant thoughts about his beloved wife, Judy, who now, even when he was home, continued to lock herself in the bathroom with the dog and talk to someone there for a long time. To confirm his growing suspicions, the man installed a new doorbell with a video camera at the front door. This video camera could not only film anyone approaching their house, but also immediately send a notification to Brian's phone if the door was opened. Now it was just a matter of waiting to finally uncover the truth. However, soon the camera started recording strange activity almost every day. When Brian left for work, Judy would leave the house with Shelby and be gone for an hour or two. Brian was completely confused where could his wife disappear for so long with the dog right in the middle of the workday. Tired of the constant suspicion and lies from his wife, Brian, in desperation, decided to install a tiny hidden camera in the bathroom. Now he could finally see and hear what Judy was really doing there when she locked herself in with Shelby. The next time Judy went to take a shower, as usual with Shelby, Brian hurriedly opened the surveillance app on his phone. The scene that appeared before his eyes was very strange, but at the same time explained a lot. In the video, everything seemed normal at first as Judy undressed and stepped into the shower. Suddenly, Shelby, sitting nearby, whined softly. Judy turned off the water, dried herself, and sat on the bathroom floor. Shelby stood on his hind legs, carefully grabbing an orange bottle from the sink stand and bringing it to her. Judy took it, petted him, and said, "Good boy. Now, please bring me some water." The dog fetched a water bottle from a small table and handed it to her. Brian watched in shock as Judy hugged Shelby, took out a pill and swallowed it with the water, whispering to the dog as she trembled. After calming down, she resumed her shower. Brian was stunned, realizing for the first time that his wife might be struggling with serious health issues. Worried and concerned, he patiently waited for Judy to come out of the bathroom. When she finally appeared, with her wet hair down and in a robe, Brian hugged her tightly, feeling her shiver from the surprise. Brian felt terribly guilty for suspecting his wife of cheating all this time. Judy found it hard to decide on a frank conversation. Judy avoided eye contact and bit her lips nervously, but under Brian's gentle encouragement, she finally opened up. As a child, Judy witnessed a terrible tragedy. Her father died after slipping, falling, and hitting his head in the bathroom. Alone in the house, Judy managed to call an ambulance, but it was too late to save him. Since then, she has carried guilt, believing she could have done more. The trauma left Judy with a deep fear of being alone in the bathroom, triggering panic attacks with a racing pulse and overwhelming terror. To cope, she asked Brian for a dog, and Shelby's presence brought her comfort and a sense of safety. However, during severe manic episodes, she relied on anti-anxiety pills, training Shelby to fetch her medication and water when needed. Judy was very ashamed of her strange and illogical fear, which was more common in small children than in an adult woman. She hid this problem even from her beloved husband, fearing to appear ridiculous and absurd to him. But the presence of the smart and loyal Shelby gave her at least some sense of confidence. After hearing Judy's story, Brian was deeply shocked and heartbroken that his wife had endured so much alone, too afraid to share the painful truth. He reassured Judy that he would always stand by her side to support and protect her. Brian promised to reduce his working hours and take time off to spend more time with his beloved wife. Brian began taking Judy everywhere with him, including regular sessions with her psychologist, which helped her overcome her long-standing panic fear. Shelby was always by their side, offering steadfast support. The loyal dog, who had been a pillar of strength for Judy, also became a true friend and helper to Brian. He adored Shelby for faithfully protecting his wife and helping her overcome her panic attacks. Brian always carried treats for Shelby and treated him with love and respect, ensuring the dog always felt valued. With Brian's support and Shelby's unwavering loyalty, Judy gradually overcame her panic fears, regaining her confidence and sense of freedom. The couple felt immense gratitude toward their four-legged friend, who had become an irreplaceable member of their family. Brian never felt jealous of Shelby again, fully appreciating the vital role the dog had played in their lives. What an incredible story! If you enjoyed this video and want to see more, don't forget to hit that like button, share it with your friends, and subscribe to our channel. We'd love to hear your thoughts, so please leave a comment below. See you in the next video.